celebrate the man who is a fearless warrior for our way of life, for the way we do things here in Eastern Kentucky. And in Eastern Kentucky, we know we value faith, we value family, and we value hard work. So it's appropriate that we're here today. And Mr. Carter has opened up the work base for us here at the Louisa Ky. Let's give it up for Mr. Carter for having us in here today. Because absolutely what has to happen in D.C. to fix the mess of the last few years is going to require effort. It's going to require rolling up the sleeves, it's going to require tough decisions, and it's going to require a ton of hard work. And we know who can get that done for us. Is it Mitch? He does Kentucky proud because he started out as a miner. And then as a miner, he went on to serve his country as a Marine. We're talking about an Iraqi veteran here. Right. But we're talking about an Iraqi veteran with the voice and with the song and with the story of Appalachia. So I want you to put your hands together for my friend here, Jimmy Rhodes.
We do need a change. It's a sad day and age right now. This is a part of our history. It's part of who we are. Okay, coal is in our blood. It's in our veins. You give God a thank for waking me up and for giving me my talent. You can take it in an instant, and I acknowledge that. It's my song. It's our song. People's in that old Chevy from a second shield. Mama's still sleeping, kids still crashed out on the couch. He goes in through the back door. He don't wake 'em up, so he wipes cold dust off his face. And he hits his knees. He says, Lord, I want to thank you for everything, and the strength you give me, make it day by day. Oh, keep the lights on. Baby girl, oh, keeps the bills paid, the clothes on the backs and the shoes on the feet, in the high school halls of the mountain lions and the Bill County Bobcats on the hill. They went one dang crazy in Washington, ain't they? Yeah! Talking about closing the mines, gonna be us all dry from the inside out. They don't care that much about the little man in the cow stands. It's a way of life around here, just like it's always been. Oh, keep the lights on. I'll tell you the food on the spoon in my young mouth. Guitars on the truck and the sundress on my baby girl. Oh, keep the bills paid, clothes on the backs and the shoes on the feet, in the high school hall of the mountain lions and the Bill County Bobcats on the hill. If I get a chance proud of it. Well, I hope one day I can say, if I can always say this. Cold, count the lights. Of the mountain lions and the Bell County Bobcats on the hill. I'm proud to say that Cole keeps the lights on. Cole keeps the lights on.
It's my great honor to introduce the man of the hour, and I'm just going to say a few things to you about that. Now, my granddaddy was a coal miner. My mother worked for a construction company, was also in mining operations. So I've had a little coal dust on me down through the years. If you've had that same experience, somebody in your family, if your family depends on coal and it makes a difference in your life, tell me about it right now. Hands up. Mitch McConnell said, no, if we're going to have an honest discussion about this, if the people in D.C. and those folks at the EPA want the real story, we're going to come to Eastern Kentucky and we're going to get it. And that's what they did. He brought a panel after panel together at Pikeville, and folks got up and they got to share their story. And the fears of the people here in the 96th District about what the EPA and Obama's agenda are doing to our industry and our communities. That's leadership, boys and girls. That is putting it where it needs to be. Now, it occurs to me when I stepped up here, some of you might not have known who I was. I'm Representative Jill York. I am the new representative here in Lawrence County. We had some redistricting and we moved some people around. The way to tell me apart from the person who had it before is I'm the one who did not vote for Obama during the last election. While we're talking about votes and why this is so important, the senator's opponent, Obama's candidate that's in this race, you know what her first vote will be if she should be elected? She's going to go up there and she's going to say yes to Harry Reid. Yes. She will go say yes to the man who says coal makes us sick. Well, we know coal is a lovely, beautiful rock. And it does a lot of good things. And much like the rocks in those liberals' heads, it can be put to a whole lot better use. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the warrior, for the voice we need, the man who's going to roll back the mandate.
Well, thank you, Representative Jill York. I think she's pretty passionate about this stuff. She ought to run for office. She makes a great state representative. Okay, here's the situation, my friends. The Obama administration has done a lot of damage to our country. A lot of it. But they did even worse for the Commonwealth of Kentucky, and even worse than that for Eastern Kentucky. These people need to be stopped and charged 2 weeks from today. So for us, it's all pain. And to those who believe in the cause, no gain. And you know the story. 7,000 coal mining jobs lost in Eastern Kentucky during the Obama years. For every coal mining job, you lose 3 more. We've got a literal depression here. I was at a coal mine in Floyd County earlier today. They used to have 150 miners, they now have 50. A lot of others are not there at all. At all. So, a logical question for all of you to ask is, what can we do about it?
You
Well,
mentioned
first-
there.
Well, first let me say this. Barack Obama will be gone in 2 years and the coal will still be in the ground. And we're not going to stand for a situation where coal has a future everywhere in the world but here. It's unacceptable, it will not stand, and we're going to begin to change it 2 weeks from today. Of every American generation going back to the founding of the country was to leave behind a better America than their parents left behind for them. And through civil wars and world wars and depressions, every generation of Americans from the very beginning has been able to go to their grave confidently saying, by golly, I did leave behind a better America than my parents left behind for me. Americans are in doubt about that now. They're wondering whether they will be able to fulfill the commitment of every generation because of the damage these people have done to our country. So here's the deal, my friends. This has been a very big race. I'm asked every day by people, why are you having such a big race? I'll tell you why. Because I'm the leader of my party in the Senate. Life was easy before then. The last time I ran, before I became leader of my party in the Senate, I carried 113 out of 120 counties. That's about as good as it gets. But you're a bigger target when you step up to a different level. And there's nobody that President Obama wants to defeat worse than the guy you're looking at. And nothing would be sweeter than for him to have a really bad night two weeks from now. Because you see, it won't make any difference that there are enough people out there for us to win this thing if they don't vote. And there is nothing, no matter how high-tech all of these campaigns have gotten, there's nothing more effective than you persuading somebody you know to support the cause you believe in. No one is more effective than that. And so it's in your hands. And so I'm asking you to do this, not for me, but for you. Because this is our chance to make sure that we fulfill the commitment of every American generation to leave behind a better America than our parents left behind for us. 2 weeks from today, let's go out there and run up the score. Thank you very much.